let's see what the market beholds for the coming week. Today is Sunday, 28th December. So the market has already opened, but we're not gonna take any trade now since it's a Sunday night. We only take trades in the pre-London session, which will be 6 o'clock in the morning. But let's quickly analyze and see what's happening this week. So first of all, very happy new year to you guys, and I hope you guys are enjoying these holidays and learning new things about trading and all. So okay, let's dive into it. So we got all these 5 markets for the coming week which I'm interested in trading. So the first one is GBP NZD. If you look at GBP NZD, then weekly is bullish because this is the high and this is the high low, right? So price is just consolidating in between. It has not broken above this line, or it has not broken below this line. If we drop down to daily is bearish. Why? Because this was the previous high and this one was the previous high low, this one over here. So price has broken below the previous high low. Now this becomes the lower low and this becomes the lower high. So now price is coming back to the area of interest, which I'm interested in taking the trade from. So it already rejected the previous structure point. It has already rejected my area of interest. So, but the only problem is the EMA is below the price. But it's just a indicator. We should not be, like fully focusing on it. But we'll see. So if I drop down to 4 hour, 4 hour is also bearish. This was the high low. Price has broken below the previous high low, and then this becomes the lower low, and this becomes lower high. So price is just consolidating in between. So the trade is looking very nice, but be careful because this is a high risk trade. Why? Because the higher time frame is not in the sync. We need 2 consecutive time frames to be in sync, which daily and 4 hour is, but weekly is not. So this is the weekly area of interest. If I want to write here, that's the weekly area of interest. So if I'm interested in this trade here, then I should be getting out around this area, which will, I think, it will give easily 2 to 1 risk to reward. So yeah, I mean 271, but it depends on where our stop loss goes. So yeah, so I'm very interested in this one, but it's a risky trade, very high risk. So just be careful. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna waiting for the shift of structure on the lower time frame. Now, if you look at this, then 1 hour is bullish. This was the previous high. This was the this was the previous lower high. This was the previous lower low. Price has broken above the previous lower high. So this is the new higher low, and this is the new higher high, and this is the new higher low. So what I want the price to do is break below this previous high low, come back, retest, and then give me an entry signal, which will be the engulfing, and then we'll take a sell. So that's all I'm waiting for. But let's see. I might wanna wait for this daily candle to close first. So might be interested in taking this trade on Tuesday maybe. But let's see. So yeah, that's all I'm waiting for the GBP NZD. So next one is Euro USD. So Euro USD on the weekly, it's bullish. Why? Because this is still the high, and this one down there is still the lower high low. So price has not broken above or below. So price is still bullish. If we drop down to daily time frame, then daily time frame is beautifully bullish, making this clear lower high, lower low. Price breaks above the previous lower high. This becomes the high low. high low, high high, high low, high high. So it's making beautiful high highs and high lows. So it's daily is bullish as well. All I'm waiting for the price to come back to this area of interest, give me some kind of rejection from this area of interest or this previous structure point, and that's when we drop down to the lower time frames like 1 hour, 30 minutes, or 2 hour to give me a shift of structure, which will something be like this shift of structure. Price breaks below the previous lower high and then come back, retest the previous lower high, and then give me entry signal, which will be the bullish engulfing candle, and then we take a buy from this point. So something like that. So but all I'm waiting for the price is to come back to the area of interest, and then we'll be interested in taking this trade. Next one is NZD USD, which is the same thing as Euro USD, waiting for the price to come back to the area of interest, give me some kind of rejection, and then we drop down to the lower time frames, and then we'll look for the shift of structure and look for buys. Same thing with the GBP USD. If you look at these three markets, USD, 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 so we are kind of taking the same trade, but we'll only take the trade which will give us enough confluences, enough, like A plus, B plus, C plus setups for the trade. Whichever is like much more in our favor, we'll be interested in that one. Which will be more clear, we'll take the trade on that one. So we just have to patiently wait and then ready for our trades. So the last one is USD CAD. USD CAD on the weekly is bearish. Why bearish? Because it was making lower highs, lower low. Price is just in between, doing nothing, and then here it breaks the previous lower high, and then it becomes the high high and high low, high low, high high. Now price has broken below the previous high low, so now this one, it becomes the lower high, and now it is creating the lower low. So we'll just wait and see how the market shows up, which I don't think so it will, because we only got Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday market's probably going to be closed since it's New Year and all. So just be careful before you take a trade. Try not to take a trade this week. I personally will only be looking in the markets just to see how my analysis is doing, but I'm not interested in taking any trade this week because Wednesday, Thursday, like I said, it will be New Year and the banks will be closed, and then it will be Friday, and I personally don't take trades on Fridays because of the low volume and all, and then the market will be closed. So it's probably going to be next week or something. But yeah, I'm only analyzing and looking how the market is doing. Is it going according to my plan or not? But yeah, that's all I'm looking this week. Yeah, these were all the markets which I'm interested in. My top trade is GBP NZD because I think it's almost ready, but we'll see. If I get an entry tomorrow in like pre-London, then I might take it. But then, like I said, I'm not very interested in taking any trade this week. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, this is my best pair for the week. At the end, I just want to say, be prepared for the 2026. I hope this coming year is a very big blessing for you guys. Whoever is learning, whoever is looking for any kind of upscaling in the trading and all, I wish you all the very best for this coming year for the trading, and keep trading. Have a safe trade and happy new year, guys.